Speaking of absurd, and I've spoken about this too, but it bears repeating, and Mitt Romney has given us the opportunity today. I've talked in the past about how Mitt Romney, the problem isn't that Mitt Romney is rich. I think I said this on Up with Chris Hayes last weekend. The problem isn't that Mitt Romney is rich. The problem isn't that Mitt Romney got a leg up from his father, not just in the form of his father being fairly well connected as the president of one of the major U.S. car companies, or as the governor of a fairly large state in this country, or in the form that Mitt Romney got, just a small sort of little gift of an investment that was worth, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars when he was a grad student. The problem is he doesn't recognize that that was an advantage. He's not even capable of contextualizing it and understanding that he was given a leg up. It is that classic saying. I can't remember who said it now. George Bush was born on third base and thought he hit a triple. That's the problem, is that Mitt Romney's constitutionally incapable of understanding that he had a benefit. Never mind the fact that he just had a benefit because he was born a white guy. Statistically speaking, you're going to earn more being born a white guy than you will being born just about anything else in this country. That's just the fact. And so I don't begrudge Mitt Romney for his father helping him out. I hope to help my kid out. I got help from my parents. I wasn't saddled with college debt. I had the opportunity to take chances and risks, even if they weren't giving me money when I entered the job or workforce, because I knew if I hit rock bottom, if I was living on the streets, they'd be there. And here's Mitt Romney telling a bunch of college students at Otterbein University in Ohio, well, he's saying one thing, but what he's really saying is that I don't even recognize that I had an advantage. I can't even conceive of the fact that the vast majority of people in this country don't have the same advantages I had. So I'm incapable of making an assessment about what they're doing with their lives. Here's that audio.
This kind of divisiveness, this attack of success, is very different than what we've seen in our country's history. We've always encouraged young people, take a shot, go for it. Take a risk, get the education, borrow money if you have to from your parents, start a business. I was with a guy named Jimmy John. You know Jimmy John? Yeah, you guys know.
Borrow money from your parents. Start a business. Jimmy John got a $20,000 loan, I guess, from his dad. Most Americans can't raise $2,000. So 50. What was that stat? It was something 50% of Americans can't raise $2,000 in the event that they have any type of emergency. Does Mitt Romney really think that the problem is that these kids at this university? Now we know we got $1 trillion worth of student debt. So they're borrowing money. On the other hand, we're told these kids shouldn't be borrowing money. In fact, we're going to double the interest rate on them. We're not going to let them get out of the deal with private loans through bankruptcy. We're just not going to allow it. If you're a corporation, you go bankrupt, that's okay. You can get protection for your creditors, not if you're a student, not if you're a former student. Does Mitt Romney really believe that the problem with young people today is they're too shy to ask their parents for $20,000 to go start a business? No, the problem is that there's not the opportunity for most people to take a risk because they have nothing to fall back upon. That's the real problem with Mitt Romney. He doesn't have even an inkling of this reality. He's not even aware that it exists.